What's up, fellas? So I got a patron supporter that said he can't find his purpose in life, guys. All right, guys. So first off, with this, for all my guys on here that can't find their purpose in life, first off, first thing you need to know is, are you trying different things? Are you trying? As humans, we get into a nature. We are creatures of habit. We'll do the same fucking routines. How many times have y'all guys flipped through TV and said, ain't nothing on TV? But when was the last time you actually gave a different show or a different movie that you haven't heard of it a try? What you do, you flip through the channels and you look for the same, you look for shows that you recognize. So you end up watching Martin season 3, episode 5 for the 50th fucking time when you could quote word for word what he finna say. Instead of trying this other show that's on another channel that you never heard of. And so then you bitch and complain that nothing is never on TV. How many times have you went through the movie channels and said, man, ain't nothing on here? But there's plenty of movies on there that you never saw, never gave a chance to. But what are you doing? You're looking for a movie that you recognize. And this is the same thing that goes on with your everyday life. You're a creature of habit and you're not trying different things. Guys, you have to do things that come outside of your box. If you don't, then you can never expect to find nothing new. All right, guys. So you might have a purpose in hiding something, but you'll never find it. Maybe you like canoeing. Who fucking knows? Maybe you like fucking skywalking. I don't fucking know. Just try a whole bunch of different shit. I ain't talking about a couple of things. Try a different adventure every fucking weekend. Try something different all the fucking time. You will find something that you have a passion for, but you just have to get out there and step outside of your box. I don't care if on the outside it might sound like something that you might not like. You don't never know till you try it, guys. I see this all the fucking time. I've been guilty of this in my past also. Don't step outside of my box. I have a tendency to go to the same restaurants, watch the same shows, go to the same clubs, do everything the same. And soon as I step out my box, I'm like, damn, I actually like this place. All right, guys, so just try something new. All right, the second thing, guys, and this is a big one. You might have a passion for something, but to you, it's just something that you can't possibly see how you're going to make a living off of it. So that's what happens a lot of time, guys. So, and I'll give you a case in point. When I used to be going on all those dates and dating all those women for all those years, I never had no idea it would be giving me the experience to sit up here and tell you guys. So I had a passion for dating a whole bunch of women, all right? But by no means did I ever think it would be anything I could make a living off. And here we is all this time later, all these years later, all these dates later, all that money I spent hanging out with chicks. And when I say all that money, guys, when you do as many dates as me, even if you keep it to $30 a date, it's going to add up. All right, especially when you don't make a whole lot of money. I haven't always made what I make now. All right, I was a bouncer, and then even as a personal trainer, you know, your disposable income is not as crazy where you dating 6 women where you just don't fucking care. So when you start dating 5 or 6 women, have these fucking rotations and shit like that, this shit can add up. But by no means, that is how I got the experience to be where I'm at now. So I guarantee you it's something you love to fucking do. But in your mind, you just can't rationalize how the fuck is there any way I can make a living off of this. There is where you have to sit down and think about it. You just got to give it some fucking thought. It ain't that I can tell you, you got to sit down. I can't hold your fucking hand through everything. You have to sit down. You might want to be the fucking jack-off champion. You have to sit down and figure out some type of way. I don't fucking know. But I find it hard to believe you don't have a passion for something. Maybe you have a passion for fucking women. All right, maybe you be the next dating coach. Who knows? All right, you just, time will tell, man. The next thing, guys, is the law of attraction, guys. You have to let your purpose find you. You never find anything when you're looking for it. We all know that. You never find love when you're looking for it or nothing like that. The law of attraction. You know what lazy people call the law of attraction? They call it luck. That's what they call it. But this is the law of attraction, guys. Let's say I'm an actor. All right, let's say I'm an actor. I'm finna break down the law of attraction for y'all. I'm an actor, but acting is not paying the bills right now. So I'm gonna go be a vacuum clean salesman, door-to-door vacuum clean seller. All right, and I knock on doors every day. I sell some. I get rejected a lot. I sell some. I'm an actor now. Keep that in mind. One day I go knock on the door, and I'm selling this guy a vacuum cleaner, and he just so happened to bring up, he got to go to the set, and I'm like, oh, go to the set of what? He's like, oh, I'm directing this big movie. And I'm like, really? I'm an actor. Now, was that luck? Did that seem like it's luck to y'all? To me, to you, that might seem like luck. But to me, that's called the law of attraction. You know why? Because when you get off your ass and you try things and you out grinding and shit like this, things have a way of falling in your lap. That's funny how that works. What would have been luck is I was sitting on my ass in the fucking living room on the couch watching Care Bear reruns, and a director knocked on the door and said he looking for actors. That's luck. But how many times does that happen? That don't happen. You create your own fucking luck. See, when you go out and you knock on enough doors and you do enough shit, guys, when you out just interacting with the world, period, just interact, shit just has a way of falling in your lap. For any of you guys that are looking for the woman in your dreams, I know everybody over here is not red pill, dig them down and talk them to the side of the road. I know a lot of you guys over here are purple pill. I'll venture to say most of the guys over here are purple pill. They probably never admitted in any comments and shit like that. But most of you guys, a lot of you guys over here ain't with all that fucking rotation shit. I know that bullshit. A lot of you guys are purple pill. You like, yeah, AMS, I know bitches ain't shit, this, that, and the other. But I don't got time for all that bullshit. And I'm not here to judge no fucking body. But if you want to find that one true girl, how you gonna find her? Is you gotta be out all the fucking time. Socializing. She's not gonna fall in your lap. I doubt you meet her online. You have to get out and do things. And where you're gonna meet her at? You're gonna meet her at the gas station on the way to the basketball game. Or you're gonna meet her at the gas station on the way to the gym. That's how see, when you out and you live a social life of abundance, the law of attraction just brings shit in your life. That's just how it works, guys. It's you create your own fucking luck. All right. So the reason me saying that is just the midst of you getting out, living your life, doing things, trying different hobbies and shit, you find what your passion or your purpose in life is, probably off of something that you weren't even directed towards that way. All right. Do y'all guys understand that? Maybe you got a job to fucking clean the fucking swimming pool, and then you find out you got a passion to be a fucking swimmer. Who the fuck knows? I'm just throwing some scenarios out there to let you know. Sometimes it'll just blindside you. It'll just come out of nowhere and you won't even be expecting it. That's how it works, guys. But you have to live your life. And the reason I say this shit, because a lot of men don't live. A lot of men, sit in their fucking house and just baffled why nothing in their life, why they don't have no women, why they can't find their passion in life, but yet they just sit in their house and eat Skittles and watch TV and then wonder why nothing seems to be working. You have to get out and do things, guys. Get your ass out the house. When you guys come home, let's say you working on your job, and then you come home and you really ain't got a passion in life or purpose, then you should be out living a life because you don't have a purpose, or you don't even know what your purpose is. So you trying to kind of find yourself. Well, you have to just experiment and live life. The law of attraction will bring it towards you, but you have to live. All right, guys. The next thing, guys, is, and this is a critical one. It takes time, guys. You might be my age or older when you find what you have a passion for in life. You just don't fucking know. So in the midst of doing all this different shit, it could take you years. You might be 60 years old when you find out what you have a purpose for in life. And that's just the God honest truth, guys. You just never know how long. So you don't sit around and stew over. You live your life. It'll find you. All right. Some people, let me give y'all some more bad news. The ones of us that are lucky enough to find our purpose in life, We're the lucky ones. It's some people in life that'll never find that true love. You know, that soulmate, so to speak. And some people found that soulmate at fucking 15. LeBron found his wife, they was dating in fucking high school. And they still together. And I'm quite sure he done did his thing on the side, and maybe she has too. But they're still the fucking together. He's lucky. Y'all know y'all self, that's not the way it usually works. And from me just watching their interaction on social media and shit, it seems like he really loves her. That's what I'm good at, picking up on people. And the feeling I get from him is he really love her. He's lucky that most of you motherfuckers will never get that. Or you'll be old when you find it. And the same things falls for your purpose. Life's not fair. Some of you motherfuckers ain't gonna find your purpose. Some of you motherfuckers are never gonna find true love. Maybe you'll love the woman, but can you find a woman that really, truly love you? And y'all know how I feel about love. She loves chasing your validation. But regardless, some of you will never get that. That's just how I feel about it. And like I say, guys, life is not fair. Is it fair that Blueface can go fuck 1,000 women in 6 months? Can you do that? And let's say he fabricated. Let's say he only fucked 100 women in 6 months. Some of you motherfuckers won't fuck half that many women your whole lives, even as a bachelor. Is it fair that he can do that because he can rap or do whatever the fuck he do? Life's not fair. So you might go to the grave and never find out what you have a passion for. Life's not fair, guys. Is it fair some people are born blind? Is it fair that some people are born without legs? Life's not fair. I know. Hey, fair is what they sell cotton candy at, guys. Life's not fair. That's just a thing about life. If you 5'2", yes, it's gonna be harder for you to attract women than somebody 6'4". That's a fact. I don't give a fuck how much confidence you got. It's gonna be harder for you. If you 5'2", is it gonna be harder for you to make the NBA? You goddamn right. Is it impossible? No. It already happened. Muggsy Bogues was like 5'3" or some shit. It's happened, but it's harder. All right, life's not fair, guys. I run like a fucking turtle. I wanted to be a fucking wide receiver, but I run like a fucking turtle. Life's not fair, guys. So you might not never find what you have a passion for. And you have to be content for that, which sets up my next point. This is why I tell you guys to get a skill or education on something that's in demand. I tell y'all guys that do not be that fucking bum that's sitting on your fucking mama couch telling me I'm trying to find my passion in life. You know that broke ass guy who thinks he's in a band, who's still walking around here trying to do the band shit, broke and shit, but don't act like he got responsibility. This is the shit I'm talking about, guys. We don't do, high value men don't do that. All right, listen, I had a passion for fitness, but if I couldn't make a living at it, I'll still have my ass bouncing at that fucking club. I wasn't gonna say I'll stay in that basement for the next 50 goddamn years and be my own fucking man than sleeping on my goddamn mama or sister couch telling me I'm trying to wait for my passion in life. Fuck that bullshit. I'm a fucking man. So this is why I tell you guys, you got responsibilities. As a high value man, there's a bunch of guys over here right now that don't know what they have a passion for, and maybe they make a lot of money, but they hate the shit, but they go do it. Because that's what life's about. Life's not about fun and games. Life is real. So if you're a young guy and you send me this question, you might end up doing a job you don't fucking like. Hey, it is what it is. If you can find what you have a passion for, then get started on it. But in the meantime, get you a skill or education. You might not never find your purpose in life. You might not never find your fucking true love in life. But what you is gonna find is fucking bills in life. I can guarantee you that. So, and responsibilities. So at the end of the day, do not be sitting around stewing, feeling sorry for yourself that you can't find what you have a passion for in life. Get your ass a skill or education in something that's in fucking demand. And for the education boys over here, school, that ain't no good. Motherfucker, just get an education in something that's in demand and that pays. Do some fucking research. Last time I checked, the STEM fields are paying pretty well damn good. Alright guys, motherfuckers go get a degree in some bullshit and then they turn around and they blame college debt. Yeah, because you went and got a degree in fucking bullshit. Get a degree in some shit that pays. It's a little harder. Alright, it's a little more work than your fish pottery degree. Alright, but this is how, see, some motherfuckers just want to say they went to school and they got a degree, but they don't understand you got to carry your ass in the real world. And now this degree make 40 grand, but when your ass was in college, you just wanted to get something easy. See, them STEM fields, they ain't easy. Yeah, no. They ain't easy. You gonna work. Your ass gonna work and study. Ain't gonna be no hoe chasing. And motherfucker gonna go to school and go to parties and shake their ass and then wonder why when they get out of school, they got $100,000 worth of college debt, making 25 grand a year. It's that bullshit ass degree you got. Not the college debt. If you would have got a degree in some shit that pays, you could have paid that college debt off in 2 years. That's what I think about it. All right, guys. So that's the thing. I'm trying to teach you guys to be responsible over here. Life is real. All right, we ain't no fantasy world, none of that bullshit. I want all you guys to find your purpose in life, but the fact of the matter is some of you guys probably never will. Some of us will never find true love. I'm content with that. I don't really give a shit. But a lot of you guys, purple pill guys, you will never find true love. Maybe you settle down and you meet a girl and she tolerates your ass. That's what I'm saying. All right, guys, I'll get back with you guys later. What's up, fellas? So I was at my beloved 4040. Y'all know how I do. My beloved 4040 for my kale salad. Y'all know I don't do much during the week. I think y'all know that by now. I've been doing the same shit through the week for about goddamn a year now. However long I've been making these goddamn vlogs. So it ain't nothing special. But I wanted to talk about something for all my purple pill guys. For any guys out there that's trying to get a X back, attract an X back, I want y'all guys to understand this shit runs twofold. So not only do you have to, let her, come back to you and all this and that shit, but even when she do, guys, y'all guys got to understand the energy that y'all guys are sending off. And this was me and my Wednesday chick. We was walking around here to the museum, sex museum, and unfortunately, they had done close the tickets. I wanted to show y'all, so I will try next Wednesday. We'll try to get the tickets beforehand, and I'll show y'all that shit for all y'all guys who's never been up here to New York. I haven't never been there my damn self, so this would be my first time, but they was closed. But getting back to the topic, and they got all type of sex toys and shit up in here, guys. But getting back to the topic, I want y'all guys to understand, for any of my guys who are trying to get an X back, y'all guys got to understand the energy you're sending off. And this was us just walking in Harlem. And the reason I did this, guys, I wanted to give y'all guys just another option to meet women. The reason I was filming walking down the street is I just wanted to show y'all guys how many attractive women that you see just walking down the street. So for all my guys that have a hard time, knowing where to meet women and shit like this, how about you just go to the city and just walk around? You don't got to go to a club or none of that bullshit. How about just take a nice little stroll 8, 9 o'clock at night or whenever the sun goes down, wherever the fuck you at, downtown. I know some of you guys might stay in quiet, spots and shit like this. But try to go to a downtown area and just walk around. I've seen so many attractive women just walking around. That's why I was filming walking around the streets like this. We went to another spot. But y'all guys got to make sure y'all guys are aware of the energy. So when these girls do come back, even though you're not saying anything about the relationship, you can't come across like you're pissed off that she's acting indifferent towards you. That's what a lot of you guys mess up at. You guys think that, okay, I'm not going to say anything about us getting back together. You don't have to. A woman can feel your energy, that you're pissed, that you're really upset that she's not cooperating. And what you're sending off is you're sending off a scarcity mindset of that. Oh, this is the thing, guys. Women want to trap men that are running from relationships. Guys, who do banks want to give loans to? Who do banks want to give credit to? They want to give credit to people who don't fucking need credit. A guy with an 800 credit score probably doesn't need credit. That's why he has an 800 credit score. But guess what? That's why he get all the fucking loans and offers from banks. And the guy with the 550 credit score, the guy who's fucking $75,000 in debt, he can't get shit, and he really needs it. The banks don't want to give people who need credit credit. They want to give it to people who don't need it. And that's the same way women are. They want to fuck guys who don't need pussy, and they want to get in relationships with guys who don't want to be in relationships. Women want to have to ask you over and over again, is this going anywhere? That is the guy that the woman wants to be in a relationship with, because it smells of abundance. It smells of a guy who has plenty of options. So when a woman comes around you, or an ex, say you and an ex had some issues and you lost attraction to her, she lost attraction for you, and now she comes sniffing around a month later and shit like this, and you give off this aura that you're pissed, that you're highly upset. I'm gonna tell you what happens when you do that. This is when a woman is afraid to come to your house or alone. When y'all guys ever get with an ex and she's afraid, when she comes to you and she brings a girlfriend, or she brings anybody, a coworker, whoever, a sister or whatever, this is because she's getting this anger from you, that she's afraid to be alone with you. Alright, guys? So, and the only way you're going to get over that, guys, you can't fake that. The only way you're going to get over that is you have to get back out living your life. You have to get out dating other women. You can't fake that. Some of you guys think you can fake this, that, and all this and that. You can't fake that. That woman can see the steam seething off your fucking head. If she was to fucking crack a fucking egg over your head, that motherfucker would fry. She can see that you're pissed. Alright, guys? The only thing that's going to fix that is you get out. And guys are lazy. Guys are lazy. What I'm doing with my Wednesday chick, you could do with one of your fucking homeboys. You and your homeboy, say you don't want to go to the club. Say you're underage and you can't. Say you're on this. You watching me right now. You 17. You can't go to a club. You and your best friend could get out and just go downtown, wherever you are at. Go downtown. I know where you probably live in a neighborhood that's dead, so that probably won't work. But just go ride your bike downtown, or where the fuck you ride your scooter downtown, and just walk around and treat it like how me and my brother used to treat the mall. And you don't even got to fucking you gonna see plenty of women out. You just putting yourself in a vicinity, and if you got hobbies or interests, that's even better. But even if you don't got no hobbies or interests, you can just take a nice little stroll around town, an hour at night, and not only will the walk make you feel better, but it puts you in a position to meet people, guys. Alright? What's up, fellas? So this is an important video. I had a patron supporter wanted to know how to attract women with a demanding job. Now his demanding job is he's a truck driver. Alright, so I'll give y'all my take on this, right? Guys, let me tell y'all something right now. Life, listen, I love money and nice things and all this stuff, as much as everybody else. But for me, life is about living. Now, I'm about making sacrifices for a little period of time, and therefore I can accomplish financial freedom so I can live the life that I want to do. But by no means will I work a job, even if it pays well. And I know truck driving pays well. Truck driving works good for two folds. One, it pays pretty well if you put the miles in. And two, it takes so much of your time that you don't have time to spend the money. There's a reason why truck driving has a very high turnover rate, guys. This is a job that a lot of guys feel lonely and depressed. And not just truck driving. You could be working a job. I trained this lawyer one time. He used to work 100 hours a week, work these big cases. And I remember, and he made a lot of money. All right. And like I remember telling him, I was like, I'd rather make 100 grand, and work, 50 hours a week than make $1 million a week. $1 million a year working over 100 hours a week. I said, I'll do it for a short period of time till I got some money. But if you think I'm finna do some shit like that, making $1 million a year for 15 years. I think he been a lawyer now 15 years. Man, you out your goddamn mind. You gotta be out your... It ain't that much passion and purpose in the goddamn world. For me, life is about socializing, enjoying the hobbies that you love to do and all that shit right there. Like even me with my dating coach thing and shit like this, it doesn't allow me to really socialize. Just fuck socialize. It don't really allow me to engage in the hobbies and travel. Y'all guys see I don't get to travel and shit that much and shit like that because I got to make videos. I'm working on another fucking book. All right, and this is probably my last book for a while. I'm gonna do some more, but I'm gonna take a break off maybe a year or so. Just so I can, you know, and live a little bit more. And because like I told y'all guys, I don't bust my ass just to bust my ass. I'm busting my ass for financial freedom. I'm trying to get my life to a point to where I never really have to worry about money again. So for all y'all guys that work in these demanding jobs and shit like this, I'll do it for a short period of time and I'll save my fucking money. But by no means would I try to make a career out of no shit like that. I don't give a fuck how much money it pays. All right, so like if you see like basketball players and shit, they miss a lot of their kids' birthdays, they missed a lot of holidays, they miss a lot of school plays, and then you see like once they retire, they spend a shitload of time with their family trying to make up for it, and that was the sacrifice that they had. But now they've accomplished financial freedom, and so they can do that. All right, guys, and plus they're doing something that most of them love. Most of them love the sport that they're playing. But even if you love something, you know you want to be, you want to live your life. You don't want to be in a basement for 20 years, doing something. You want to go balls to wall for a few years, 4 years, something like that. A good. I don't see nothing wrong with a good hard 4 years. And this is gonna be different for everybody, right? That guy, he's still a lawyer and he's still doing that. And I haven't trained. He moved to California years ago. He moved to California maybe 4 years ago, something like that. And he's still a lawyer, still a big time lawyer, still working all those hours, I bet. And I'm just like, how much money do you need? Now, what the fuck? Like, if it's me, I would take some of that money, start a business or something. I don't know what the fuck. I'll figure some fucking shit out. But there's nowhere in the hell I would want to be stuck reading file cases all the fucking time. Like, what the hell does your wife need? And of course he's married, and of course he probably can't do that because his wife would lose her fucking mind. And this is the reason why I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. This is why I don't want to be in relationships. These are decisions that you can't do with a wife or a girlfriend or live-in girlfriend. If you're a truck driver and you're making 150, 200 grand a year or whatever, I know truck drivers make at least 6 figures, the ones that put the work in. You can't come home and tell your fucking wife or live-in girlfriend, or even if you just got a steady girlfriend, hey, I'm finna stop doing that so I can start this. But they because they just want money. They don't care about your happiness. They don't think about that. They don't see. You might say, you know what? I'm gonna downsize my living situation so I can be more happy and have more of a social life. So yeah, I'm working 80 hours a week and I'm making 150 grand. And you say, you know what? But I got a little money saved up in the bank. I paid my house off. I really will do good on just 80 grand a year or 75 grand a year. No, not with your girlfriend. No. She can't rationalize that because she don't care about your ass. She just wants you to work your goddamn fingers to the bone till the day you goddamn die. Matter of fact, she wondering why you ain't getting a second fucking job. All right, and this ain't me trying to shit talk women. This is just me letting you. This is one of the things that comes involved when you get in relationship. I remember watching and yeah, I'll admit I used to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, right? The girls I was dating, they was watching. I'm gonna blame it on that bullshit. All right, and I remember the dude Jenner, the husband, he used to want to buy little drone planes and shit, and then his wife like, oh, you can't buy planes. This is the bullshit that goes around with being in a relationship. You really not free. This man worth millions of dollars and his wife griping about fucking him buying helicopter drones. Meanwhile, she can walk around with $10,000 purses on. You see what I'm saying? See, this is one of the caveats. And I guarantee you the guy who asked me that, I guarantee you he's probably a purple pill guy or maybe a purple pill guy. But regardless of if you're a purple pill guy or not, man, if you get in a relationship, these are the type of things that you can never step back. You can never step back. You can never say, I'm gonna make less money so I can have more time on my hand. Women don't understand that. But women aside, if you're gonna do one of these jobs, you want to know how you can attract women. It should be short term, but in the meanwhile, the best thing you can do is use day naps. That's what I use right now. I still work a lot, and y'all see I go out on Saturday night and shit like that. And I also meet women just walking around in New York and shit, going to the gym and shit like that. But I still rely on day naps heavily. But I just wait for choosing signals. I wait for girls to flirt with me. I don't have time to surf through 100 fucking profiles a day. I don't have time. I just go on there. If women I'm attracted to send me some choosing signals. If they ain't fucking, I ain't got time for that bullshit. I don't got time to profile. I'll browse through profiles and shit like that. So that's still gonna be your best option. But you need to have in the back of your head that this is gonna be short term. That you'll never be happy with that fucking job. This has to motivate you more if you know what your purpose is to get on it. I understand a lot of you guys might don't really know what you have a passion for yet, so I understand that. Or look into really saving your money and starting your own business or something like that. And if you don't know what you want to start a business in, then maybe just save your money and get a job that's less demanding so you can be happy. Because one thing is for sure, you'll never find what you have a purpose for working a job like that. Like that lawyer dude working that 100 hours a week, I guarantee you, he'll never find out what he have a passion for. Maybe he got a passion to be a lawyer. I don't fucking know. I never got that from him. He always looked like he was fucking sad with bags on his eyes when he came in the gym when I saw him. Always tired and shit. I didn't get no gleefulness from that motherfucker. It looked sad and depressing to me. But when you work jobs like that, that's demanding, that take a lot of time out, how you gonna have time to get out and try other things if you fucking on the road all the fucking time? All right, guys, you have to have a social life and be doing hobbies and interests to actually find out what you have a passion for. So the odds of you finding out what you have a passion for while you driving down the fucking road, well, how you gonna find out you got a passion for washing trucks or some shit? You ain't gonna find out what you got a passion for. You have to have time to socialize to find out what you have a passion for. So it ain't gonna work that way. So this has to be a short term. Many of you guys have jobs like this. This has to be a short term. If it's me and I'm a truck driver, I'll bust my ass for 2 or 3 years. I probably wouldn't even. I say, you know what? If I get some pussy, fine. If I don't, I'm not gonna even really worry about it. I would still use the day naps, but that'd be the best I would worry about. And I'll just set a 2 or 3 year goal for myself to say that, okay, how much money can I save up in 2 years? Let's say 2 years. All right, and let's say you just really bust your ass for 2 years and you make 125 grand each year, and you really shouldn't be spending that much money because you're on the fucking road all the time. It's very feasible outside of taxes that you could save 50 grand a year. Feasible if you keep your eating cheap and you bust your ass. You ought to be in 2 years save 100 grand. I take that fucking 100 grand, and if I got an idea where I want to start a business with, or even if I don't yet, I would take the 100 grand, have it in my savings until I figure out what I want to do. Or you can invest it into some stocks or whatever, or invest some into some stocks, or maybe you take that and do some real estate. All right, because that's a good sum of money. If you got 100 grand, I do advise you to invest that. What I don't want y'all guys to try to invest is if you got 10 grand in the bank and you trying to invest that into some stocks or something. To me, that's stupid. That's just something you should have as a fucking safety net. But if you got 100 grand saved up, look into doing some real estate. So just say, you know what, I'm gonna bust my ass for 3 years. I'm gonna buy some fucking real estate, rent that fucking shit out, and then I'm gonna get me another job, and plus I have my real estate money coming in. I wouldn't even really worry about no pussy right now. That's my advice to any of you guys who have a real demanding job. All right, and if any of you guys have a demanding job that doesn't pay as well as truck driving, then what I would be fucking doing is trying to figure out what little time in my spare time can I be trying to get some kind of skill or something on the weekend or whatever you can. All right, because the problem ain't going nowhere. If you working a demanding job and you don't have no fucking skill, what you gonna do? You gonna quit one demanding job to go work another bullshit job, and you really ain't making enough money to save. All right. So at the end of the day, what you gotta do is you got to find where you got time to find you another trade. And then for all you young men, this is why it's imperative for you to make sure you're getting a skill or education while you got mom and dad. You don't want to be 35 years old trying to work a job and get a skill at 35 years old. This is why if you 18, 19, 20 years old and you got mom and dad backing you now, this is why it's imperative to get your skill and education while mom and dad is backing you. Because once you get grown and you in the workforce, you can't just quit your job to go get a skill or go back to school. You got to work too. And then it becomes twice as hard. All right. So that's why it's imperative why you got mom and dad backing you to get that shit now. All right, guys. And this is how you end up with shitty jobs and a shitty life. All right. But that's what I would do. I would just grind and plan my escape. That's what I would do, guys. All right. That's what I was doing as a bouncer at the end. I started plotting my escape because the shit situation wasn't just going to fix itself. All right, guys. All right, I'll get back with you guys later.